seems on campus all sorts of people are having sex while their roommates are in their rooms, and they've created this new rule. And what I think is just, it's absolutely ridiculous that they create this new rule because it's kind of a moot point. I don't see how there can be many people having sex in their rooms while their roommates are there. And so it's kind of creating a rule that, has no reason. Obviously, such a ridiculous, rule is going to have a lot of media attention.
I feel like it's incredibly ridiculous, almost as ridiculous as the fact that we need a rule about this kind of thing anyways. I mean, now that healthcare is almost dead, I feel like there are a lot of other things that could be more newsworthy than this, but, if the news companies want to talk about our sex lives, and that's up to them, I guess.
I thought they were a little ridiculous that Res Life doesn't need to make rules about individuals' behavior within their bedrooms and that people can kind of figure that out on their own. I don't think it's necessary to be on the headline at CNN.com and that there's more important things going on in the world, but I think other people find it amusing that a college would have a regulation like this.
I've gotten 6 or 7 emails from friends at schools across the country about how we were the first ones to formalize this, but everyone has this problem. I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting that they had to do it so publicly. Kind of gives us an interesting name. If an act of passion really happens like that, it's going to happen regardless of some stupid rule.
Is it like the video from CNN and the no sex with your roommate in the room rules? Is that what you're talking about?
I feel like no one on campus thinks it's as big a deal as CNN apparently does at all.
Yeah. I mean, also I live off campus, and so I feel like for upperclassmen it doesn't really make a difference.
I mean, I think it's silly that they had to make a rule about it. I feel like there are already things in place, like if your roommate's having sex while you're in the room, hopefully you're an adult and you can actually talk to them about it, or have a problem, you can go to your RA. Those things are already in place with the roommate contract that you make, but if they felt the need to explicitly say it, then fine, although it's obviously ridiculous with the amount of media attention it's been getting.
I think it's weird that of all the cool things Tufts does, that they would focus on some silly rule that's it's common courtesy, but for people who have issues talking to their roommates, it makes sense. There are rules there are stupid rules you need to ask your roommate before you have a party, it's stuff like that. I feel like it's just another thing. You don't see them talking on CNN about, the Tufts no drinking in your dorm policy.